Everyone, happy Sunday. Just wait for the comments to kick in. Not looking very promising, so I hope you can see me okay. If you're here, please say hello, join in the comments, and I'll try and keep up as we go along if they're going to display. Happy Father's Day to all the dads, and big hugs if your dad, like mine, is not with you anymore. Hi Greg, thank you. Now I know we're working. So I thought today I would do some simple summer cocktails, and well, the weather's not looking like summer at all, is it, at the moment? So never mind. Hi Robert. But these ones are really quick and easy to make, and with few ingredients, so hopefully nothing too weird and wonderful for you. I'm going to start though with a bit of a bonus cocktail. So this one, oh sorry, I've got messages popping up. Let me get rid of those because I can't see. Wants to restart the computer. Oh, I didn't want that. Okay, so this one is a bonus one for Jamie. So happy birthday, Jamie. And this one is just for you. Hi, Ellen. So here we are going to do a Pear Mule. Okay, so Jamie likes his Moscow mules, and he's also been badgering me about pears. So I have finally got a bottle of pear vodka, all for me for Jamie's birthday. How does that work? But you want a pear vodka for this one, but you can use some what was I about to say? Oh yeah, sorry, I've got so many messages popping up, not just from Facebook, so apologies, it's driving me to distraction, but I can't get rid of it. So yeah, I'm not going to blame Jamie if he's not here watching me today. It's his birthday after all. Hi Diane. So yeah, pear vodka if you've got it for this little twist on a Moscow Mule. You can use ordinary vodka here if you wish. And that's what's confusing me, because I've got normal vodka and pear vodka there, and I only need pear vodka for this one. So that's a bit silly. Dear me. And you'll need some lime juice. I'm going to check my notes. Why am I all over the place with this one? That is right. Pear vodka, oh dear, I'm looking forward to these ones now. Pear vodka, lime juice, and some ginger beer or some ginger ale. I like to use ginger ale, so I've got the Fever Tree ginger ale here, but ginger beer works just as well. I'm going to use a mule mug, but you can use a highball or a Collins glass, even a rocks glass for this one. So we're going to fill up our mug with ice. If you've got cracked or crushed ice, then do pop that on the top, because it gives a nice effect. I haven't got any, I completely forgot about that bit of it. So fill it up nicely, and we're going to go for 1.5 to 2 shots of your pear vodka. Oh, it smells like pear drops. Lovely. So you don't have to worry too much about being perfect on your measures with this one. So I've gone for 2. Pour that over, and then we're going to go for 1/2 to a whole shot of lime. Depends how much lime you want. Oh, comments aren't moving again. Dear me. Ooh, there we go. Haha, yes, Greg, the Sandra man has seen some action. Nearly at the end of it. So if your lime juice, 1/2 shot of lime, or up to a shot. When you're using the pear, the lime can overpower the pear a bit, so I'm sticking around the sort of 1/2, 3/4 of a shot for my lime juice, as much as I love limes, you know. And pour that around on top of there. And then we're going to top up with our ginger ale. If you've got ginger beer tends to be even fizzier than ginger ale, so just watch it as it pours over. Oh, it smells gorgeous. And then we're going to decorate that with a slice of pear. So I've got a pear from the supermarket. I'm just going to do a nice slice. I'm not very good at fancy garnish. And I'm just going to nice big wedge of that in the top. And that is our Pear Mule, just for Jamie. Oh, that's really good. It's not sweet at all. It's really nice. If you do prefer one a bit sweeter, you might want to put that quarter of a shot, half a shot of sugar syrup in. But that's perfect for me. Absolutely lovely. That won't last long. So now that was your bonus one. I didn't put that on the ingredients list. But what we'll do now is move on to the ingredients list. And the first one is a really lovely one for summer. It's low alcohol one as well. So not usually something I go for. I like the boozy ones. But it is really refreshing and a nice one to have if you have got people who don't want to drink too much. So this is an Aperol Fizz. You'll need some Aperol, getting to the bottom of that one as well. And you will need some grapefruit juice. If you're not keen on grapefruit, then go for orange. That works just as well here. And you'll need some soda water or tonic water. I realised I've only got one can of soda water left, so I'm going to go for tonic water in mine. But usually I'd go for soda water, but I'm using that one later. So in a wine glass or a goblet, even a rocks glass will work here. Just fill up with some ice. I'm going to build this one in the glass as well. And you're just going for 1 or 1.5 shots of your Aperol. You could use Campari here as well. It works just as good. So it's a bit of a twist on an Aperol Spritz, really. And put that in. Nice easy one for a barbecue. When we can eventually have a barbecue. And then you want 2 shots of your grapefruit juice. You can use, actually, you could probably pop this into a highball as well, because I'm not going to get much tonic in the top of that, let's face it. Oops, it's the right way around. Sorry, Robert. This is the lowest one. It's got some in it. It's not a mocktail. And then just top that up. Reasonably close to the top. Nice fizz there. And we're going to pop in a slice of grapefruit. Massive grapefruit here. So get a nice slice of that. You could use orange if you prefer. Works well with both. I'm just going to shove that down the side. There we go. So that's our Aperol Fizz. Really nice, lovely, easy one. It is actually very refreshing. I would be quite happy with that, actually, if I was going for a long afternoon a bit. Breakfast cocktail, yeah, definitely. That would be perfect for breakfast. I think we could get away with that. So next up, this one gets a bit boozier, don't worry. And you will need, for this one, you will need some gin. So I've just got cheap Tesco gin at the moment, but it's working very well in cocktails, actually. I did Martini Day yesterday. So I did 3 martinis yesterday. They were rather lovely. So that's over on my YouTube channel on Facebook, if you want to have a look at martinis, if martinis are your thing. But the Tesco gin's working really well. You will need some elderflower cordial or elderflower liqueur. So I'm going for my trusty Saint Germain. And you will need some apple juice. And with it, It's not too weird actually. A bit of cucumber. So you want about 2 inches of cucumber here. To the end, it's gone a bit dry. Something like that. And you will need your shaker for this one. So into the bottom half of your shaker, you're going to cube the cucumber, and we're going to muddle that. So, whoops. Should have chopped it first, shouldn't I? Yeah. It seems rather a lot, but it makes for a really refreshing one. And this one is a garden martini. So hopefully that makes more sense as to why there's cucumber in it. So we're going to squish up all of the cucumber. Just get the juice coming out of that. Ooh. It's a strong one. Oops. Very strong one. When I practiced this one, it wasn't this difficult. There we go. Should see some of the juice coming through. A little bit more. That'll do. And we're going to go for 2 shots of gin in this one. So we'll keep the cucumber in there. It's got most of the juice out of it, but we're going to keep that through when we give it a shake. And we're going to go for 2 shots. London Dry tends to work best with a martini, but any good gin will work. I think the Martin Millers would work nicely here because it's really crisp, clean gin. And they tend to work very well when you've got the cucumber. So Hendrick's would work well here as well. It really goes well with the cucumber. And we want half a shot of elderflower. So I'm using the liqueur, but the cordial works just as well. I know some people make their own, so if you make your own, this is a lovely one to use it in. And then we're going to go for 1 shot of apple juice. Oh, it smells good as well. That elderflower really gives it a lovely smell. It's quite nice. I think there's a lot of cocktails where I think, oh, that'd make a nice fragrance or a nice perfume. But it'd be a bit weird if I started dabbing my cocktails around my ears, wouldn't it? Anyway, where's my shaker lid? There we go. Okay, good old shake. We're going to serve this one in classic martini glass. You can serve it, on the rocks if you want. You can serve it in a highball and top up with soda water if you want. But I like it straight up as a martini. So I haven't got my ice in. You tell me that, did you? I haven't forgotten the ice for a long time. There we go. Okay, good old shake. There we go, nice and cold. We've got condensation coming on the side there. And then I'm going to strain this one into our glass. You might get some bits of cucumber, you see these little flecks of the dark green coming through. I don't mind that too much, but if you want to avoid that, then you can double strain this, use a tea strainer or cocktail strainer. Pretty colour. Okay. And we're going to garnish this one with cucumber. Okay. I know that sounds weird, but it's not too bad. I don't know whether they'll float or not. We'll try one for floating. No, it's going to sink, so I'm going to science it. Oh no, it has floated. Okay, I'm going to put one on the side as well. There we go. So that is our garden martini. Ooh, it's really nice. Good way to get one of your 5 a day in there, I think. Really lovely. Okay. And next one is really lovely, straightforward one again. And this one we're going to shake. And it's called a Rising Sun. So for this one, you will want some vodka. You can use gin in this if you wish, but vodka is the classic. So again, cheap vodka. On a budget at the moment. So cheap vodka or whatever vodka you wish. And there's a grapefruit vodka out which I've seen, and I think that would work really nicely here. You'll need some passion fruit or mango syrup. You could use passion fruit liqueur, but it's not really classic of this particular recipe, but it would work. And then some grapefruit juice, which I've put somewhere. Or again, if you're not keen on the grapefruit, then go for an orange juice. That'll work well here as well. So we're going to go for 2 shots of vodka. Glug, glug, glug. You bottle. And about 2 teaspoons, so about 10 mils of the passion fruit syrup. Oh, didn't prep my glass. So about 1/3 of a shot. That smells gorgeous as well. And then 3 shots of grapefruit juice or orange juice. Oops. 2. Whoops, gosh. I'm really messy today. I don't think you can see it on the screen, but it's like a flood. Oh, hi, Mum. I've seen you pop up. There we go. So, good old shakes. We're going to need some ice. Oh, you try the cucumber one, Greg. Is that the one you like the sound of? And it's the San Germain, isn't it? That's what's twisted your arm with that one. And we're going to give it a good shake. But I'm just going to get my glass ready. So I'm serving this in a rocks glass with some ice. You can serve it in a goblet or a wine glass. It really doesn't matter. So whatever preference, see if we can fit it in there. So a good old shake. Definitely getting a cold hand. Actually, I'm going for a couple of grapefruit ones here. I love grapefruit. A lot of people don't, which is why I suggest switching out for orange if you're not keen. But usually when it's mixed with something, a lot of people do start to like it. So, you know how they strain this one over. Pretty colour. Still got some cucumber left in that strainer. Add another bit of ice. And slice of grapefruit again for this one. I've got knives at the extreme. I've got really long knife and really short knife. I think I need some new knives. And that's gone everywhere and was a really bad slice. Never mind. Just chop the edges off that way. Garnish with the grapefruit juice. You can garnish with orange juice. So it looks very similar to the other one, but it will taste quite different. Oh yeah, that's more tropical. So passion fruit in there is lovely. And a bit sweeter too. Yum, yum, yum. Ooh. All right. So some of these. Our next one is real classic, to be honest. But if you've got people who don't really want white spirits, they like the whiskey, as a Scotch or a bourbon, but you want to offer them a cocktail, a Whisky Highball is a really good one to do. So I don't have any Scotch or bourbon, so I'm going a bit posh, to be honest, with the Macmyra. This is a Bjorksav Swedish whiskey. I wouldn't normally use that in here, but any whiskey actually works really well in a whiskey highball. So you'll want your highball glass. We're going to build it in the glass. So fill it up with ice. You're a very quiet bunch today. I've already been on the wine because we went and had a lovely, lovely meal at a local restaurant for lunch. So I've been on the wine already. So we're going to go for 2 shots of your whiskey. You can get the lid off. There we go. So this Maguire Bjork Serve is it's from birch sap wine casks. Is I've forgotten the word for whiskey. Distilled, isn't it? Distilled whiskey. I was going to say brewed, but that's totally wrong. I'm going to go for 2 shots and pour that in. And then we're going to, I've forgotten to tell you what else you need, haven't I? So you need some soda water and some Angostura bitters. So we're going to top up with soda water. You're all still there, thank you, Robert. And this is really, if you like your whiskey, it's a nice refreshing summer one. Whiskey is often something that people bring out winter time, autumn time, but you can drink it all year round. And then with the Angostura bitters, you want a good dash of Angostura, but I like to just drip it around the top. Whoops, and all over the table. Just to get, I don't know if you see that, just go through like that. I quite like it when there's all that drizzly thing going on. And I'm just going to pop a couple of straws into there. Should have put a couple of straws in that mule actually. And that is our whiskey highball. Really nice, easy, quick one to do. It tastes so good. If you wanted, you could switch out the soda water for ginger ale here. Really depends how you like your whiskey. But that's really lovely. More of those. Oh, I forgot to say, you can garnish that with a lemon twist. However, the lemons were awful in the shop, so I didn't get any. And so it's naked. And our last one. I didn't bring a tea towel in either. So I'm just going to have to stay messy. So the last one is a rum punch. And it's really one that you can play with and change around a bit to suit your tastes. So these. Get them on. Yeah, I did get them on there. So rum, Barbados rum. Won't wait till we can start seeing those cruises from Barbados again. And we are going to shake this one. We need a shaker. I can't remember which one's got the cucumber in it. I'll get some cucumber in anyway. Never mind. And so your rum, nice good dark rum, works well. You could even use a spiced rum here. So it really doesn't matter what type of rum you go for. You'll want some Angostura bitters. Any bitters really, but Angostura are the ones that you can get easily in the supermarket. You'll need some lime juice. I'm hoping I've got enough lime juice in there. I think I have. Just squeeze a bit more. Like that. So mostly you want Angostura, lime juice, then sugar syrup. So I'm using the Bristol Syrup Company sugar syrup. You can make your own as well. You could use a flavoured one if you wish here too. And then you can use water as the little extra, or you can use a fruit juice. So I'm going for pineapple juice because I love how pineapple works with rum. And the lime helps with it all as well. And right, let's get this right. Let's get our glass ready. So you can use a highball, something nice and big. fill that up with ice. Oops. Some drinks. And then into our shaker, we'll do our ingredients. So you want 2 shots of rum. You could probably go for tequila here if you wanted. That would work just as well. Then it's about, it says 4 drops of Angostura, so probably 1 to 2 dashes of Angostura. That was a big dash. I love my bitters, so I don't mind. Yeah, the cruise glass. Sorry, wrong cruise line. Those lovely Royal Caribbean ones that you used to get with the cocktail of the day. So we had quite a few of those. And then you want about half a shot of lime juice. I'm squeeze a bit more lime in. You can go again. You can go up to about 1 shot of lime juice here. I love my lime, so I'm not going to be shy with that. Lime works so well with rum. And then about half to 1 shot of sugar syrup. Depends how sweet you like to go. If you're using fruit juice, then I'd suggest you go no more than half. If you're using water, then you can go up to 1, but I like to stick around half anyway. And then you need your 2 shots of water or your fruit juice. So this glass shape, Greg, is a hurricane glass. There's a very similar sort of shorter version of this type of glass called a Poco Grande. So that's what you often find like a tequila sunrise or something like that would be served in. But this one's actually a hurricane, so it's longer and fluted. Pineapple juice. I'm going to do one as well. Love the ice in there. And shake it all up. I'm going to probably end up with a bit of cucumber in mine, but we'll not worry about that. And this is where you can really play with the flavours, because you could swap out the pineapple juice for apple juice, for orange juice, anything like that. But that smells gorgeous. Love pineapple. There we go. Strain it into our glass of hope. Do. Oh no, I'm way off. My ice cubes are rather large here, so it means there's more gaps in the glass. If you use the smaller ice cubes, and typically here you'd use crushed ice, cracked ice, which is a bit smaller, for chips and things like that. That hasn't worked for me, so I'm going to just top up with a bit of pineapple. Because I could have chucked another shot of rum in there, couldn't I? Just a trick. Top it up. That's great. And go for some straws. Let's go for some anchors on this one. Seems appropriate. So they're from the Paper Straw Party Shop. And I think a Rum Punch needs an umbrella, doesn't it? On the beach. A lovely long cool drink. Oh, and I've got a slice of lime. Nice slice of lime in the top. I don't like this big knife. I keep thinking I'm going to chop my fingers off. I'm just going to put that outside. There we go. Our Rum Punch. Oh yeah. I probably should have put, it's lovely, but I probably, for me, would have put another shot of rum in there with that without space. So we'll do a little roundup. That's it. Goodness me, 6. We're going speedy. Because you're not very chatty tonight. I'm not getting as distracted. So let's get these in order. So, oh, it's a good summer lineup again. I think. Feels really dark in here today, though. Not really had much good light, have we? I'm wondering if we're going to get a storm because it feels really quite close. There we go. So, we see all of those okay. Yeah. So, first up we had the Pear Mule. Just for Jamie, so happy birthday again, Jamie, when you do get around to watching, because I know you watch me back. So that was our pear vodka, lime juice, topped up with ginger ale. We can top up with ginger beer, and a nice slice of fresh pear in the top there. You can't see it very well, but that's absolutely delicious. If you haven't got pear vodka, you could go for an apple vodka, or just plain ordinary vodka. That will give you a Moscow. Then we had the Aperol Fizz. So this was the Aperol, the grapefruit juice, and the soda, and a nice fresh slice of grapefruit in there. Then we had the garden martini. So this was gin, we muddled the cucumber, the gin, the elderflower liqueur, and the apple juice. So a bit of a twist on an appletini, actually. If you like appletini, this is really sort of fresher tasting one of those. Sort of more fresh, more floral. Then we had the rising sun. So this was our vodka, our grapefruit juice, and what did we top up with? Completely forgotten already. No, we didn't. It is the rising sun, but it was the vodka, the passion fruit syrup. I don't know how I forgot that because that's that lovely flavour through it. And then the grapefruit juice. So again, with both of these grapefruit ones, you could swap out for orange juice instead. Then we had this one. This is lovely, actually. The Whisky Highball. So 2 shots of your whiskey, some topped up with soda water, and then some Angostura bitters on the top. Really easy one. And then this one was our Rum Punch. So we had our rum, our lime juice, and our Angostura, little bit of sugar syrup. You could leave that out, actually. And then use either water or fruit juice. With the pineapple, I think that's beautiful. Real Caribbean flavours coming through there. So that's our lineup. Thank you very much for joining me. 6 in one go. Brilliant. But they are very summery. I've completely forgotten the date of the next one. It's first Sunday in July will be the next one. Haven't got a menu sorted yet, so if you've got anything that you want to try or you want to challenge me on, then go for it. I'll have a go. But otherwise, have a wonderful week and a wonderful 2 weeks, and I'll see you in the group. Do pop over to Cocktails with Lisa if you want some more ideas. Did a great Martini day yesterday, so those are up on the video as well already. So thank you very much. Bye for now.